Hello everyone, welcome to a very special episode of PokeXplanations. This is of course the show where I talk about how our world would be and how our lives would change if Pokemon really existed. This time I'll be talking about what you guys have asked for a very long time. The big ghost himself from the 4th generation, Giratina. Or Giratina, however you want to pronounce that. So let's jump right into its descriptions. Diamond and Pearl versions. A Pokemon that is said to live in a world on the reverse side of ours. It appears in an ancient cemetery. Platinum version. It was banished for its violence. It silently gazed upon the old world from the distortion world. Heart Gold and Soul Silver versions. This Pokemon is said to live in a world on the reverse side of ours, where common knowledge is distorted and strange. Bulbapedia. Giratina is highly aggressive and territorial. It created the distortion world to bring balance to the real world after being banished by Arceus. So after reading its descriptions, it turns out that Giratina isn't exactly what I expected it to be. It turns out it's more of a Robin Hood figure rather than some mighty evil overlord of the spirit world we keep hearing about in the Pokemon series. We can tell by the information in its Platinum description and on Bulbapedia that yes, at one point this Pokemon was this very evil, destruction-oriented being. But it seems to have changed into more of a Robin Hood-esque character after being banished. After being banished by Arceus for its violence into what seems like just a void right now, Giratina created the distortion world to either be completely alone and continue its destructive ways in peace, away from everything else, or it created the distortion world specifically to collect evil things. It's speculated in the legendary sequence in Pokemon Platinum version that the reason Giratina took Cyrus into the distortion world was to be destroyed. That Giratina felt Cyrus trying to become this overall god being, that Cyrus posed a threat to it. So Giratina brought Cyrus into the distortion world to be destroyed. Why it wants to collect evil things, I don't really know. Maybe it wants to continue its violence in ways that don't break the rules of its banishment. But in conclusion, while it is still a very, very, very powerful Pokemon to be able to A, compete with Arceus, and B, create the distortion world of its own design, unless you're just evil, serial killer, pedophile kind of person, no, Giratina won't have a really big effect on your life. As far as world changing, yes, there would be hardly any evil things in the world if Giratina really existed, because this Pokemon is highly aggressive, very powerful, and I would assume it can just grab anybody out of anywhere and take them away if it senses they're evil. So, no more evil people or things or beings or anything. This thing just turned into Jesus. But thank you for watching, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed the episode. This was, of course, the first legendary Pokemon we've ever done on the show, and I plan on doing them every 10 episodes, so let's keep the show rolling. If you want to help the show keep on going, be sure to leave a like and add to favorites down below, and subscribe up top if you haven't already. I'd greatly appreciate that, and it'd really help out the show. If you have a Pokemon you'd like me to review in the future, please leave it as a comment down below. I read every comment I get, and I don't take them for granted. And hey, maybe I'll use your suggestion in a future episode. And as always, please don't forget to check out what else I do on YouTube. You can check out my vlogging channel here, or my skits channel somewhere up here at the end. And you can look down in the description for links to my Tumblr, Facebook, DeviantArt, and website. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will catch you guys later.